Hey, new teachers. Welcome to New Teacher Talk, the podcast that reminds you you are not alone and you are doing more good than you know. I'm Dr. Beth, and today's episode is called The Gratitude You Don't See. Because it's the week of Thanksgiving, and while everyone's talking about gratitude and rest, you might be wondering if anyone sees how hard you are working just to make it each week. Let's talk about that, okay? If you're listening to this, you've made it through parent-teacher conferences, full moons, fire drills, and at least one day where the copier betrayed you. You've taught through exhaustion. You've smiled when you didn't feel like it. You've answered questions like, is this going to be graded? And can I go to the bathroom more times than you can count? And still, you're here, still showing up, still trying. That's not small. That's not ordinary. That's the kind of quiet resilience that builds trust, community, and change in your students. This time of year, we talk a lot about thankfulness. But in schools, the gratitude you deserve isn't always spoken out loud. You may not hear it from the student who finally turned in their work, or the one who stopped acting out because they finally feel safe in your room. You may not hear it from the colleague who watches you handle a tough moment with grace and thinks, I wish I had been that grounded in my first year. But it's there. It's in the way your students linger after class. It's in the way they light up when you remember their name, their story, their favorite book. It's in the way they start to believe they can do hard things because they see you doing hard things every day. Now, let's get real. You might be so tired right now that you started calling your students by your pets' names or your children's names. I get it. I've been there. You might have eaten a granola bar for lunch and called it self-care. We've all been there too. You might have said, let's focus so many times this week that it's become your personal mantra. That's okay. You're human and you're doing something incredibly hard with heart, humor, and hope. So here's what I want you to hear before you head into break. You are not just surviving, you are building. You are building relationships. You are building confidence in your students and in yourself. You are building a classroom where kids feel seen, heard, and safe. And that matters more than any perfect lesson plan or Pinterest-worthy bulletin board. So as you head into Thanksgiving break, I hope you rest. I hope you let yourself breathe. I hope you remember that rest is not a reward for surviving. It is part of the work that we do as teachers. You are doing enough. You are becoming the teacher your students will remember, and you are not alone. Thanks for tuning in to New Teacher Talk. If this episode gave you a little lift, share it with a fellow educator who needs to hear it too. Also, follow us on our socials. You can find us at New Teacher Talk on Instagram and Blue Sky for our Tuesday teacher resource and Thursday thought. And remember, the gratitude may not always be loud, but it's there. You've got this.